Good morning, this is Lucas Benz and Jacob Brower on Channel 2 News. First, here is the forecast for the week. Today we'll start out with overcast skies, slowly clear to a sunny, beautiful day with high temperatures at a perfect 76 degrees with low humidity of 35%. Tonight's low will dip to 55 degrees. Tomorrow's will be similar with high clouds indicating fair weather. Get outside before Wednesday because a warm front is moving in. The warm front will bring high temperatures in the mid-90s with high humidity of 75%. The low will be not that low, but with instead of an uncomfortable 78 degrees. This unstable weather pattern may cause thunderstorms and even hail. Stay tuned and stay safe. Later in the week, it appears a cold front will push out the warm front, bringing more pleasant conditions. Thank you and have a nice day. As you remember, builders started working on a new structure in 2006 to rebuild the downtown area in New York City, where the World Trade Center collapsed. The new building is called One World Trade Center. It will stand 1,776 feet with 104 floors. So far, the cost is $14.8 billion to date. The tower is about half leased to retailers, restaurants, bars, and other businesses for office space. The tower is due to completed by early 2014. You may want to make plans now for a vacation to New York to be one of the first million people to tour the new One World Trade Center. Recently, the United States and Japan agreed on a plan to relocate 9,000 Marines from Okinawa, Japan to Guam, Hawaii, and Australia. The Japanese blamed the Air Force Base for increased noise, crime, and fatal accidents. They are relieved and ready to move forward with allies. Presently, the Japanese and the U.S. government are happy to discuss more important issues. These issues include cybersecurity, space intelligence, surveillance, reconnaissance operations, and missile defense. Overall, this stabilizes the U.S.-Japan relationships.
Everyone knows about the never-ending war in the Palestinian area, but now war prisoners are going on a food strike. Luckily, so far there have only been 7 prisoners who were sent to a prison medical center after they were on strike for 58 days. In Israel jails, the strike count has gotten up to 2,000 people. Meanwhile, the government is trying to get this situation under their control by taking away the striking prisoners' belongings, transferring them to other places, and taking away the right of them to meet their family. Obviously, the prisoners do not get good health care or food from the government, and Israel is also denying independent doctors to meet with them. The main reason, though, is because 300 people have been sent to jail without a charge or trial, or even being informed about evidence or charges against them. This is due to security reasons, the government claims, and it would put security operations at risk. The second reason of the striking is they want to be treated with respect and dignity. If they're denied family meetings, then that just makes it even worse, doesn't it? Also, the prisoners are being stuck with checks in the middle of the night, strip searches, and just being flat out humiliated. Human rights defenders are stepping in, trying to stop this, and let's hope it does stop.
Over in the Middle East, concerns are brewing for the U.S. Continued bomb threats hit the U.S. and U.K. allege. Unlike the bomb stash in the terrorist underwear and the printer bomb, new bombs being created are more sophisticated and harder to detect. An Al-Qaeda bomb expert has trained other members in the Arabian Peninsula to assemble bombs, according to One local journalist, this Al-Qaeda member promises more highly sophisticated devices and less detectable ones in the near future for the enemy U.S. The U.S. has worked on upgrading airport security and technology. Billions of dollars have been spent on improving international security, body scanners, and advanced X-ray systems. Unfortunately, this is no guarantee terrorists won't get through.
In the Kashmir area of Pakistan, India, and China, there has been major fighting going on over there. Whether it's rebellious people throwing rocks at policemen or a full-out gunfight, the cops always have to be on their toes. Now, because of the outrage, police have to be equipped with a full automatic rifle and sometimes a cane and a shield for extra protection. The Kashmiri people think that all of the things that happen violently are the policemen's fault. While sometimes it is, other times they are ordered to, or it's a way to protect themselves. The government is the one who puts people in jail, not the people who work for them. Most of them are normal people with a job, a family, stuff like that. They are just regular Kashmiris. On the other hand, some cops are brutal. There have been 187 recorded deaths of unarmed people, mostly young men, who have been killed in outbreaks of policemen from 2008 to 2011. More than 8,000 more have been injured during these outbreaks. There has been a huge drop in the gas prices lately after it got up past $4 and is now more towards $3. This was very surprising as because this rise and drop in the prices usually comes in the late summer. In April, people are saying it was going to get higher than $5, and now they say that it may get lower than $3. The recent record high was $4.11 on July 17, 2008. Now the price is going to get down about a cent every other day, and the highest decrease was 6 cents in a week. Tom Closer, a chief oil analyst for the OPIS, said the best we're going to get around here is about $3.50 per gallon. The rise was due to the decreasing amount of oil that we buy from Iran, because there have been recent claims that the money goes to terrorists. Let's hope that those prices stay down. After all that, it's time for the fun stuff. First off, we have an elementary school in Texas that has been spelling its own name wrong for 9 whole years. The school year of 2003 to 2004, the school in Fort Worth named Sunrise added McMillan to the end to honor their first teacher, Mrs. Mary McMillan, who later became principal. The one problem was that they added an I to make it Sunrise McMillian by accident. This includes the letters on the school, the banner out front, printed signs, congratulatory signs, logos, even their Facebook account. No one has noticed this for the past 9 years and are now trying to fix it. But now there are still the visitors' passes, business cards, certificates, and digital signatures in email that no one can fix. While the school has been taking it very seriously at times, it has also been educational and humorous. The students have not been told, but some may know. Once they've been told and it has been fixed, they want to show the kids how important it is to check your spelling. While they want to fix as much as possible, they will also want to keep the costs down.
Listen up! Here's something for every generation. A real daredevil performing a never-before stunt. Who, you might ask? Well, this daredevil will be no other than one of the famous Rwanda relatives. Nick Rwanda will attempt to walk a tightrope across Niagara Falls. It's predicted millions across the country will watch. This may bring back fond memories of Eva Knievel to those old enough to remember him. There are concerns of exposing the public to a gruesome outcome. Nick Rwanda refuses to tether himself to the cable in case of a fall. He started it's cheating. and I was trained to grab the cable. ABC will broadcast it live with a 5 to 10 second delay and an alternative program if something goes wrong. Tune into ABC on June 15th to experience this genuine reality TV.
In the small town of Brush, Colorado, Darcy, a cow owned by the Wynn family, found its way to a McDonald's drive-thru window. Sandy Wynn, the owner of the cow, got a call asking if her son had a dairy cow. So, in response, she said, "Yeah, we own a dairy cow." For the dispatch woman to reply, "Okay, well, we found it up at McDonald's." Right when she heard that, she told her son Zach about the incident. He was puzzled but also found it very amusing at the same time. "She can be stubborn, but also sometimes sweet," Zach said about Darcy. The customers inside who saw it had a laugh, took pictures, stuff like that. Eventually, Zach came by to pick her up. Luckily, Brush does not have any cow at large laws, so they were not fined. Now we have a presentation from Lucas about bullying.
Has your child been withdrawn, sad, or emotional lately? Your child may be a victim of bullying. Bullying is a relentless harassment intended to intimidate an innocent person. Bullying is a serious problem. Your loved one may be withdrawn, sad, or despondent. If you suspect your child has been bullied, call 1-800-NO-BULLYING. This has been a public service announcement from the Anti-Bullying Council and your local community.
As the Tigers are struggling with a record of 24 wins and 27 losses as of June 1st, our new first baseman, Prince Fielder, hasn't been up to his standards this year. Prince is from Ontario, Canada, and was born on May 9th, 1984, and is also 5 feet 11 inches and weighs more than 275 pounds. He has been in the MLB for 7 years now and did not go to college. After playing every game of the season so far, 51 games, and having 196 at-bats, here are his stats. His batting average is .321 and his on-base percentage is .385. He also has 11 doubles, 1 triple, and 8 homers. He has scored 30 runs while also batting in 33 people. Lastly, he has 20 walks, 31 strikeouts, and 1 stolen base this season. He has been getting a lot of criticism lately, but is batting above his career average, which is .284. I personally think he is a great addition to the middle of our order, but still isn't worth $23 million. Remember, all of these stats are only up to June 1st. Well, that concludes our broadcast in Channel 2 News, so this is Jacob and Lucas, and we'll see you next time.